All right, I'm going to call to order the final Town of Lisbon Board Meeting at the Lisbon Town Hall on Monday, January 23rd, 2023 at 6:30 PM. Roll call, please.
Chairman Osterman.
Here.
Supervisor Moonen,
Present.
Supervisor Beal. Supervisor Quinn.
Present.
Supervisor Plotecker is absent and excused. Administrator Nicholas. Here. Treasurer Gerard. Here. DPW Director Joe DeStefano.
Here.
And Interim Fire Chief Michelle Drager. And Clerk Capazzo Ketch to record the minutes.
Thank you. We'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the Father, under indivisible. Thank you. All right, item 3 is comments from citizens present. Does anyone here wish to speak tonight, or is there anyone on Zoom?
If anyone on Zoom would like to speak during citizen comment, please use the raise hand function.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak tonight?
There are no hands raised on Zoom.
All right, item 4 is the consent agenda. Items listed under the consent agenda are considered in one motion unless a town board member requests that an item be removed. We have the December 19th, 2022 special town board minutes, the January 9th, 2023 regular town board minutes, and awarding the bid for Silver Spring Water Main Extension to Wandra Construction for $268,905.05. Any questions or comments, or is there a motion on the consent agenda? Moved by Linda to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Click by Mark. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Item 5, accounts payable. Authorize the payment of the Falls Auto Parts bill in the amount of $2,517.15.
Authorize approval.
Moved by Moonen. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Paula. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 3-0. All right, and we have authorizing the payment of the remaining bills in the amount of $344,580.28.
The top 5 expenses. The top 5 expenses are Washington County Prison for $137,833.80. U.S. Bank Corp payment system, $81,437.36. Blue Salt Shed for lumber is $58,775. Anthem Blue Cross $12,733.25, and Compass Materials $11,917.11. I ask for your approval.
Any questions or comments on the bills, or is there a motion?
I make a motion to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Linda, second by Mark. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Right, and this is a little new one for us, authorizing the payment of the utility district bills in the amount of $37,018.11.
I make a motion to approve.
Moved by Linda. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Paula. Any discussion?
Is that pretty normal?
We went over all the bills when I went over the next.
No further.
All right. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion.
Quick question, would you like me in the future to bring along some paperwork to verify this? I do have that. Okay. Does anyone? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's right here, you're right, sorry.
Thanks. Item 6, announcements and correspondence. We have a public hearing and plan commission meeting on Thursday, February 2nd at 6:30 PM at the Richard Young Fire Station. Then we have our first village board meeting on Monday, the 13th at 6:30 PM here at what will then be the Village Hall. We have the Parks Committee meeting on Monday, the 20th at the Richard Young Fire Station. And then we have the spring primary election on Tuesday, the 21st here. That is statewide at all 3 locations.
Correct.
All 3 locations. All right. Thank you. Anyone else have any other announcements or correspondence? All right. Item 7 then is fire department promotions and swearing in. Chief?
Great. Perfect. All right. Good evening, everyone. I want to take a moment to thank everyone for being here tonight. I want to thank the board for allowing us to recognize our fire department individuals at tonight's meeting. I also want to thank Fire and Police Commission member Bruce Worth, who is here tonight to do the swearing in of the individuals. Today, the Lisbon Fire Department has the privilege of promoting 4 individuals, as well as the swearing in of our members that have successfully completed the department probationary exam. The new officer candidates went through a testing process that assessed their abilities to manage emergency incidents, navigate through personnel interactions, and demonstrate their abilities to lead. With these promotions, the individuals take on a higher responsibility to fulfill the mission of the Lisbon Fire Department. This not only means providing excellent customer service to the residents and visitors, but also taking care of the needs of the firefighters. We are happy to see these individuals taking the next steps in their careers with the Lisbon Fire Department. We are going to start with the officer promotions first, just to make you guys aware. So at this time, I'd like to bring Jason Horn up front. Jason Horn has been serving in the lieutenant's position for 4 years. During that time, he has demonstrated an ability to operate in a calm and efficient manner. He has become a reliable asset to the department and has shown his dedication to advancing the services provided. We are excited to see him progress in his career with the Lisbon Fire Department and look forward to seeing his continued leadership. At this time, I'm asking Bruce Worth to swear in Captain Jason Horn, and immediately after, we'll have his individual come up and pin his badge on him.
Thank you. Just gonna read this to you. Okay. I state your name. I, Jason Horn, having been appointed to the position of captain with the Lisbon Fire Department. Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America. Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America. And the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin. And the Constitution of the United States and the State of Wisconsin. That I will obey the ordinance of Lisbon and County of Waukesha. I will obey the ordinance of the County of Lisbon and County of Waukesha. And will uphold the rules and regulations of the Lisbon Fire Department. And will uphold the rules and regulations of the Lisbon Fire Department. And will faithfully discharge the duties of my position to the best of my ability. And will faithfully discharge the duties of my position. So help me God. Thank you.
Thank you. Sure, you can stay up. At this time, I'd like to invite Andrew Carnes up. Andrew Carnes has taken on a variety of projects for the department over the past couple of years. As the needs and operations of the department continues to expand, Andrew has expanded his roles and responsibilities to assist with that growth. He's always looking for ways to improve his knowledge in the fire service and continues to improve personal growth. We're happy to have Andrew expand his role with the Lisbon Fire Department. At this time, I'm asking Bruce Worth to swear you in as Lieutenant Andrew Carnes.
Thank you. I state your name.
I, Andrew Carnes,
Having been appointed to the position of lieutenant
having been appointed to the position of lieutenant
with the Lisbon Fire Department,
of the Lisbon Fire Department,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
that I will obey the ordinances of Lisbon
that I will obey the ordinances of Lisbon
and County of Waukesha,
and the County of Waukesha,
and will uphold the rules and regulations
and I will uphold the rules and regulations
of the Lisbon Fire Department. and will faithfully discharge the duties of my position
and will faithfully discharge the duties of my position
to the best of my ability. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Mhm. At this time, I would like to invite Becky Doro up. Welcome. Becky Doro has made an impact on the Lisbon Fire Department since she first was hired. Everyone that comes in contact with her takes notice of her positive demeanor. Becky is always willing to assist with new projects and expand what her role is to move the department forward. She takes a personal interest in seeing people succeed and helping people realize their true potential. Becky demonstrates true leadership abilities every day. We are happy to see the continued impact that she will have in her new role with the Lisbon Fire Department. And at this time, I'm asking Bruce Whip to swear you in as Lieutenant Becky Doro.
I state your name. Having been appointed to the position of lieutenant with the Lisbon Fire Department, swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin, and that I will obey the ordinances of Lisbon and County Waukesha, and I will uphold the rules and regulations of the Lisbon Fire Department, and will faithfully discharge the duties of my position to the best of my ability. So help me God. Thank you.
Congrats. All right, and I would also like to invite Andrew Wilson up. All right, Andrew came to our department with a significant amount of experience with the Sussex Fire Department. He spent several years in the role of lieutenant and captain prior to joining the Lisbon Fire Department. Andrew has demonstrated a desire to improve the service and lead the change necessary to reach those goals. He has become a great informal leader within the department and a go-to person for people looking for assistance. He has become a great addition to our department for a variety of reasons, and now we have the pleasure to see him step in this new leadership role. At this time, I ask Bruce Worth to swear in as Lieutenant Andrew Wilson.
I state your name.
I, Andrew Wilson,
Having been appointed to the position of lieutenant
having been appointed to the position of lieutenant
with the Lisbon Fire Department,
with the Lisbon Fire Department,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and that I will obey the ordinances
that I will obey the ordinances
of Lisbon and County of Waukesha,
of Lisbon and County of Washington.
and I will uphold the rules and regulations
I'll uphold the rules and regulations
of the Lisbon Fire Department,
of the Lisbon Fire Department.
and will faithfully discharge the duties
Will faithfully discharge the duties
of my position to the best of my ability.
of my position to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Too much starch.
Brand new. Yeah. Congrats. All right. Now we're moving on to probationary members. So once I say your name, maybe just kind of raise your hand so everybody kind of knows who you are. So we have Nick Rocky, AJ Ross, Jenny Gretzinger, Ethan Seabauer, Kian Leonard, Abby Lynch, and we have Laura Mayer or Laura Beretta on Zoom. Raising her hand. Okay. The Lisbon Fire Department strives to provide a high quality of emergency service by relying heavily on the skills and commitment of its members. The most valuable resource of the department deploys is the individuals who make up the membership. We are happy to swear in several members after passing their probationary period. After completing the necessary educational benchmarks, these members then completed a probationary examination that included multiple written tests along with practical testing. Each of these members have shown their dedication to the Lisbon Fire Department and their reliability to perform during emergency incidents. At this time, Bruce Worth is going to swear you all in at the same time. It's a big group. They'll just say, I state your name, take the tap and raise their right hand, and they'll blurt it out.
Okay. Raise your right hand. I state your name. Having been appointed to the position of firefighter EMT with the Lisbon Fire Department, swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin, that I will obey the ordinances of Lisbon and County of Waukesha, and I will uphold the rules and regulations of the Lisbon Fire Department, and will faithfully discharge the duties of my position to the best of my ability. So help me God. Thank you.
Let's have come up who's gonna do the pinning of the badges. I got a lot of badges to hand out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is. I think it's nice to be able to do it, you know, in front of all the town board members. Pretty awesome for them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's have a little bit more. Yeah, I'd like a little closing. You can Stay here if you want. Don't leave anybody. All right, I have a little bit more. So we thank everyone again for allowing us to recognize these members' accomplishments tonight, and we invite those who can celebrate with us to enjoy some cake and refreshments after this celebration at our community room at the fire station located off of Lisbon Road. So congratulations to everybody and thank you. Good job, guys. Congratulations. I can, unless you want to do it now. Thank you.
I'm gonna tight schedule.
Oh, you read.
Congratulations, Laura. We're gonna adjourn for a little bit here. At 6:52.
For everyone on Zoom, we're pausing the meeting for a short while. So we will mute and your screen will go black. Okay, we're back.
We're back at 7 o'clock. Right, item 8 is administrator report.
We have a signed purchase agreement with Brian on the last parcel in Lisbon Business Park East. At the last plant commission meeting, they approved the Quick Trip and Pizza Ranch site plan of operation. At the February, plant commission meeting premieres, site plan of operation, and we expect to see the dance studio in the March meeting. All of these properties are in the business purpose. I'd like to place on the village board meeting a discussion on a possible incorporation celebration for the residents. And a discussion about a sign, replace our town hall sign with a village hall sign. In front of you is a court annual report. The judge would like to know if you'd like for him to come in and review his report with the board, or if hard copy is enough. You have your non-compliance report in front of you for review as well, and we are in the process of putting together committees. I'd like to have a report for the sewer district, either by Joe or Randy, Mike, or depending on projects that are ongoing. We have to keep the board informed, so the committee is assigned. So for our clerk in December, she prepared for the 2023 election, did the candidate packets, coordinated with the county election tabulating, programming, worked on planning and zoning inquiries, worked with the planner on those, processed 100 dog licenses, 11 parking citations, 5 special assessment letters. The highway division did 12 winter weather events, completed installing the snow fence, assisted with installation of holding tank at the fire station, and did the restoration work, washed plow trucks and did their preventative maintenance. The Parks Division helped plow the 12 events, worked on the basketball court area, flooded the ice rink, and prepped for the cold weather. The DPW director worked and managed the 12 winter events. Year-end review with the administrator, assisted on the holding tank installation, met with Mitch concerning 2023 capital projects. In the fire, there were 3 fire calls, 36 medicals, 16 ALS intercepts, 14 facility transport, 5 vehicle accidents, We received mutual aid. We didn't receive any mutual aid and we gave mutual aid 17 times. Our sheriff had 71 traffic stops, 16 citations, 36 verbal warnings, 7 written warnings. Assisted our fire EMS 50 times and did 63 building checks. And then we had 26 911 payments. That's my report.
Any questions for Kathy?
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Item 9 is supervisor reports.
I have really nothing to report to you, just, I met with Mike last week and signed the check session so Friday. And we'll just have to make decisions. What we're going to do.
Okay,
Kathy and I attended the parks meeting. And there was a lot of discussion about the wild ones and what we were gonna do as far as, grant writing if it's available and just what that was gonna look like. So, more information to come on that, but it's a pretty involved project. And it would be a lot of ongoing maintenance too.
And I think another thing is they had talked last week because they thought that the wild ones could apply for this grant. I think it's $30,000 for 5 years, which is really great. But they found out they cannot apply for it. The village has to apply for it. So they were wondering, Kathy, if this Kathy, I'm trying to think of her last name, she sent all the paperwork, all the legwork. Can she fill it out and have the town send it in?
I've got a meeting set with her next.
Oh, good. Thank you. Time is of the essence because it's got to be in by the 3rd of February.
Just want to be sure that the grant doesn't require us to do anything that's going to pile our truck staff from anything that we can, originally assign.
okay. Anyone else? Right, move on to item 10, the new business, a discussion and necessary action regarding both contract for creation of village zoning ordinances for shoreline, floodline, and wetland areas.
So now that we are becoming a village, we are to take over the shoreline, wetland and floodland area from the county. That's an ordinance that needs to be written. Both have done it for multiple locations in the past. And that transferred from a town to village, and I asked for your approval on it.
Discussion,
What would that cost to have somebody maintain that stuff? Give you any idea?
Maintain the
The-
shoreline, it's
Yeah.
an ordinance just like our own. So
Okay,
it's just, we take
okay. I didn't know if there's any other involved work with it.
just the original work to put it into language that is required by statute for our village.
Thank you.
any other questions?
So the total cost will be 13,200.
Paul, anything for you?
No, I'm good.
Mark, did you have something else?
No, I was just wondering if that would trigger a competitive bidding.
There are regular processors, there are regular. It's for the scope of work. So it's 25,000 for going out for RFP, and it's 5,000 plus a new project. They've done our comprehensive plan. I can double check with the attorney.
No, so it's not 13,200 plus all the different charges? That's
No,
the
it's
breakdown of it?
That's
Okay,
the overall estimate.
gotcha. I thought it was more than that.
Any other questions? Is there a motion on this item?
I'll make a motion to approve the both contract for creation of village zoning ordinances for shoreline, floodland, and wetland.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Item 11 is a closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statute 19.85 parent 1 parent G for the purpose of conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is or is likely to become involved. More specifically regarding notice of disallowance of claim for Tracy and Michael Corrick. Is there a motion to go into closed session?
Make a motion to go into closed session.
Linda, roll call vote, please.
Chairman Osterman,
Aye.
Supervisor Moonen,
Aye.
Supervisor Beal, Supervisor Quinn.
Aye.
Going at 7:08.
For those of you on Zoom, I am going to place you into a waiting room. When town board reconvenes into open session, I will readmit you to the meeting.
All right, we are.
See if anyone is in the waiting room. Okay, everyone's back in.
We are back out of closed session at 7:25. We're looking for a motion of disallowance for the court claim.
Oh,
I'll make a motion to approve the notice of disallowance of claims of Therese Corrick and Michael Corrick against the town of Lisbon.
Is there a second? Linda Beal. All right. We'll take a vote and then I'll read the claim. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. This is a notice of disallowance of claims of Tracy Corrick and Michael Corrick against the town of Lisbon. Tracy Corrick and Michael Corrick, North 79, West 24,529 Plainview Road, Lisbon, Wisconsin, 53089. Regarding notice of circumstances of claim, please take notice on the 23rd day of January 2023. The Board of Supervisors of the town of Lisbon and Municipal Subdivision in Waukesha County, Wisconsin denied the claims of Tracy Corrick and Michael Corrick against the town of Lisbon dated the 13th day of January 2023. You are notified pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 893.80 parent 1G that no action on the above claims may be brought after 6 months from the date of service of this notice of disallowance upon you, dated this 23rd day of January 2023. All right. Well, that'll bring us to item 13, which is adjournment. Linda will make the motion to adjourn.
I will second it.
They actually don't make it sign it. It's, you just adjourn that way. I did research. Second by Paula Quinn.
Say it again.
I'll tell you in a second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. By a motion of 4-0. By a vote of the residents of the Lisbon, by motion of the board, I hereby the chair adjourn, sign and die the final town board meeting of the town of Lisbon. That's it.
Wow.
7:27.
Been practicing that?
I just did it.
No gavel.
Oh. Thank you.